A few weeks ago, I found this photo on Yield Pinterest, which, if you didn't know, used to be a platform meant for sharing inspirational content with other creatives. However, it is now a platform full of ads, AI, and uncredited stolen content. But anywho, I found this lovely photo from drag queen Gott Mik, and I had to add it to my video to-do list. However, as I began writing the script for this video and I was adding more to the idea, I then saw another look from this drag queen, which then solidified my idea to do an 80s rocker glam gothic kind of look. This won't be my first racer on the track of the drag, however, this will be my very first time attempting this trad goth makeup style. A few months ago, I created my very own drag look inspired by the intergalactic drag queen Miss Juno Birch. And then just a few weeks ago, my life got flipped turned upside down when I saw that she posted a video and included many other drag queens who had attempted her makeup, and I was in it. Huh? Like I'm in a video with Brandy and Juno. I could not be more honored. I don't even have words, obviously. So today I'm gonna carry those extra fabulous drag vibes and put it into this video. And may you all be noticed by your fellow icons. Howdy, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hello. My brows don't normally look like this. Or maybe they do. If you're new, you wouldn't even know. But I bet you clicked on this video because you want to see some glam, so let's get into it. I showed it in the first few seconds of this video, but I started out by doing my skincare and shaving my entire face, except my eyebrows. But I shaved my face so that I could have a super smooth canvas to apply all of this makeup on. After skincare and shaving the peach fuzz off, I then began by blocking off my brows, and I am only halfway done with the process. Allow me to walk you through what I've done so far. I wiped off my brows and the surrounding skin with rubbing alcohol to remove any oil, because if there's oil, the glue, the brow blocking will not work properly. Once you ensure that there's no oil, no residue, no skincare left behind, you can then go in with glue. For the first layer, you want to start by swirling the stick all around throughout your eyebrow. This may sound and feel very, very weird, but you want to ensure that you are evenly coating all of the hairs. Once you have finished swirling all throughout the hairs, you want to glide the glue stick upwards so that the hairs start to go up. While that first layer of glue is still wet, you want to go straight in with a spoolie going upwards. A good tip, you want to spin as you go upwards, so you are really pushing into the grain of the hair, pushing it into your skin, flattening it and compressing it. It won't feel the best, however, that is a very necessary step. Once all of your brow hairs are brushed upwards and that first layer begins to dry, I highly, highly, highly recommend using a hair dryer to dry in between layers. You can air dry, of course, however, that will take you all day. And I should know, because I tested this out yesterday, and I'm so glad that I did, because boy, did I learn a lot. Once that first layer is dry, you want to go back in with just the glue stick, no more spoolie, and gliding upwards, only going upwards. And then you're gonna let that dry, and then I applied 5, actually I think 6 layers today, and if you have many brow hairs, thick brow hairs, brows that just like to go every which way, I recommend doing more glue than you think is necessary. I followed this impeccable brow blocking tutorial from Celine Bernard's here on YouTube, and she explained everything just perfectly. And even just doing this the second time around, I have already progressed so much, so it's really just all about practice. Practice really makes perfect. And I'm crossing my fingers, biddies, and toes that I get this all right today, because being called out by the alien drag queen Juno Birch was once enough.
She has covered her brows, but they're not covered. I can still see those caterpillars.
This is something that I'm certainly going to continue to do, because as someone who does many a cosplay, but also now that I'm getting into doing drag looks and more glam, I feel like it's kind of necessary. I could just shave them off, but I'm already halfway done, so I might as well continue this, right? So my brows are glued down, but it is now time to color correct, because as you can see, there's quite a contrast between my brow hair and my skin tone. So to counteract the cooler tones of my hair, I'm gonna be going in with an orangey toned kind of bronzer shade, and I'm gonna be packing that into the brow. And I'm gonna make sure to like really pack it in there and try to fill in the creases as well, because there's probably still a little bit of texture there, but I mean, it is certainly much better with adding more layers of glue. So I recommend adding more than you think you need. And here's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm kidding. I really made sure to add a lot of orange, as you can see. I don't want any brows peeking through. So I'm just gonna blend and kind of dust away everything that's on the exterior of the brow, just so it doesn't look like, you know, Cheeto Puffs. And as you can see, the texture from the glue, I feel like it'll be fine once I kind of blend it away, maybe, hopefully, but we'll just have to see. I've brushed the excess away and it's still looking a little funky, but the next step is baking. This is our first time getting baked together. I'm just gonna take a little sponge, because I don't have beauty blenders anymore. And then I'm just gonna really pack it in there. I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna brush it away and we'll move on to the next step. This is all done baking, so let's brush it away. Now I feel like we can really see what's going on with the brows here. I just want to start out by saying that yes, I did clean up the glue on the outside, and all you need is water. Like, I just took some water on a damp paper towel, yeah, and then I wiped away the excess, but it appears to have continued to kind of pill up. I don't know if that's because of the eyeshadow just like really solidifying it. I don't know, but I guess I should have cleaned it up a bit more, because it's a bit noticeable. And especially around the tail here, you can notice that there's kind of a lot of glue. So little tip there, make sure that you really clean off the excess before you move on to color correcting and whatnot. But whatever, let's just move on to the next step. Although I am going to be doing a white base, I still need to continue with color correcting because, I mean, it's still visible. So I'm gonna go over with kind of my skin tone, whatever. This is the only concealer foundation thing that I have right now that is not this. So I'm just gonna use what I have and hopefully it works out well. I'm just gonna do a nice layer. I usually go kind of thin with my concealer and whatnot, but today we're going all in. Okay. So now I need to bake this once again. I'm gonna go back in with that little sponge and once again stamp that powder on. Okay, the baking is still gonna continue to bake and simmer and cook, and only so that we can go on to the next step, which is hair. It needs to be, you know, a little bit more something, but I'm really excited to do this hair because it is this is my inspiration, and I found it on Pinterest from an account that likes to steal work from baddies and not credit them. Literally none of their posts have credit, So this baddie really slayed. So I'm gonna try to do something similar. I really want to take inspiration from the sleek and spiky aspects of it. However, since I have so many layers and I also have bangs, I'm gonna be altering it a little bit just so that it better suits me. So for the hair, I'm gonna do a little Y2K spin and do little hair twists, and then I'm gonna leave my bangs out. So let's just get started. My roots are growing out so much. This doesn't look like my hair, but it is. Anywho, the first step is to brush all this out, and then I'm gonna section off my bangs. Now to adjust this look for all the layers and my bangs, I'm going to do a little half up, half down, just sectioning off the bottom half so that I can alter the top. Now that it looks like I have an undercut, I'm going to do a middle part, even though it's kind of already like that. But not really. So I'm gonna fix that. Alright, so to alter this hairstyle, I said that I was gonna do little Y2K inspired twists, which I still plan on doing. I haven't done this in quite a while, so look at this curly Q. Part is down the middle. I'm gonna take each section and twist it inwards. Okay, so I have my first section, and to twist this together, I'm gonna tie it with a little elastic thingy. Little sustainable tip for you: you can totally reuse these if you take them out properly. I've reused these probably, I don't know, about a dozen times until I have to throw them away. So you can reuse these. So let's get to twisting. Oh my god, I broke a sweat doing that one. Anyways, time to do more. So the hair is done-ish. Now it's time to get back into makeup. My brows have been baking for I don't know how long, so let's wipe this away and now we can get into white foundation. I'm going to start with an all-white base, and for that I'll be using, not sponsored, the LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment in white, and I will not be adding anything to this. This is a fabulous, very affordable, cruelty-free and vegan product if you are looking to make your own foundation colors, or if you're just looking to lighten what you already have. This is wonderful, and it blends really well, mixes into pigments very well. I do recommend. I'm going to be using my rolling tray. Juno didn't know what this was.
Gluing her brows down. What on earth is that? Is that a bowl? Is that a plate? It is a mushroom bowl, and there is a little witch finger hanging over the edge.
So yeah, let's just do a few pumps, and I'll be following Gott Mik's look. So the foundation is gonna stop at the jawline. This is gonna be odd, but now that my base is all white, it is time to bake yet again, so let's do it. Sorry, because my skin is now looking a little flat, a little two-dimensional, let's add a little bit of depth. This is going to be completely new for me today. I'm only going to be contouring with gray and black. So I'm going to start with gray very lightly, and then I will do black at the very end. The contour is really just only on the cheekbones and the nose. The nose is super snatched, and if you saw my Grogu cosplay, I'm not the best at nose contouring, but today's a new day. So I'm just gonna start on the cheekbones, keeping it very high up, very 80s. I'm just gonna continue with the makeup. I don't know why this is looking so... Okay, so we're certainly getting somewhere. I just need to continue with the makeup because I feel like this happens every time I try a new look, and halfway through I just look at myself and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But when I tested this out yesterday, I wanted to make sure that I knew where to place the brows and everything. So with Gott Mik's brows, they start where your brow would normally start, however, they travel upwards and then end way far out above the brow. I think I'm gonna do my handy dandy little trick of just tracing out the design with a brown pencil that is easy to smudge away and blend, and then I will go in with the eyeshadow and eyeliner and whatnot. This glue, oh no, I don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm getting further with the makeup, obviously. I feel like I did a bit too much black in the eye. So I'm gonna carve out my crease a bit so it's actually visible, and then I feel like just apply the brow and then lashes and then lips, and I think we'll be done. Okay, I'm like 95% done. I just need to put on lashes and then do a little bit of touching up, and then I'll give you the final reveal. So I could not be more happy with how this turned out. I'm so happy with it. Oh my god. Obviously, there were many instances throughout this tutorial where I felt like just quitting. Like, wow, so many things. Like, I put a bit too much orange around there, and thankfully I have bangs and a whole lot of makeup around it to kind of counteract the orange, but I know you can still see a hint of it. Also, the glue kept lifting, so I just need to figure that out. So I feel like I just should have removed a little bit more of the glue that was on my skin around the eyebrow. I feel like that probably would have been the best thing to do. And also, I did 6 layers of glue. I think I might need to do 7. There's just a bit too much texture, especially around the tail. I know you can notice it, and I mean, the eyeshadow definitely got stuck in the ridges there, but honestly, it's kind of cool. It adds like a feathery look. I'm not mad at all. This was my very first time trying any gothic type of look, and so I'm loving it. I think I look so cool, and I think I gobbled and swallowed this, so say hello! So this was meant to be a Friday the 13th glam, but life had other plans, so enjoy this Friday the 20th glam. I'm sure you could see all throughout this tutorial, and even now, the eyeliner sucks. So if anyone has a really good, affordable, cruelty-free, and vegan liquid eyeliner, please give me a recommendation, because the e.l.f. Precision liquid eyeliner, it's okay, obviously, but I would prefer something that actually has some pigment to it. So if you have a recommendation, leave it below. In regards to brow blocking, I never ever see people talk about how they remove it, just how they apply it. So I highly recommend getting an oil cleanser, and you just need to massage everything away, and it will start to peel and lift around the corners. You might be tempted to just peel the entire chunk off, which you can, but you will probably take quite a few hairs with you. So just keep massaging in the oil and it will all lift away, because it's water-based. I mean, you can use water also, but if you're removing makeup, you probably want a makeup remover as well. And I also recommend following up with a regular cleanser afterwards, because your face, along with the room that you were doing makeup in, will smell like an elementary school craft club. Whatever. In the description below, I'm gonna leave all of my personal tips and tricks and things that I feel would make brow blocking a bit more easier. I still highly recommend checking out Celine's tutorial on brow blocking, because I learned so much, but I also learned even more while doing it myself. So I will leave all of my personal tips and tricks and hacks and whatnot in the description. I'm very happy with the hair. I don't remember the last time I actually tried a hairstyle. I just throw my hair in curlers or in a scrunchie and call it a day. So I'm really loving this. It was so fun to do, and now that my layers are growing out more, I certainly want to try some more hairstyles. So I might do a video like that. But I think I did a pretty dang good job on the makeup. Now, this was not my first time doing a Jokerish smile. And I feel like I do this type of cut crease quite often. Obviously not this big and intense. I hope this inspires some of you to try out a new look, maybe switch it up for a day, and honestly just taking inspiration from any queen. Hello? What if I made that the thumbnail? My nose contouring is certainly much better than when I did my Grogu cosplay, so A+ on that. I will have my very own Juno tutorial linked in the description below, along with her own video where she reviewed my own look along with so many other aliens, so check that out. It is so fun to watch. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for even more super fashionable makeup and hair and fashion and DIYs and all that good stuff. And if you made it to this point, comment, beep beep, let's ride, because it's like a drag race. Get it? Please visit the links in my bio along in the description to learn more about what is happening in Palestine, Sudan, the Congo, and East Turkestan. Please use your platform, use your privilege, and I will see you on my next video or my next live. Remember to keep on slaying, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth. And don't be afraid to try out a new look. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.
She's so soft-spoken. Oh, why are you using brown? Stop using brown! No!
Bitch, do you want to get out? Goodbye. Go on. Okay, I'm gonna close the door again. Okay. Go on. Go on! Go! Just go! I need to close the door. I glued my brows down and now I cannot express any emotion other than excitement. Sad. Angry. Confused. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.